Hi, I'm Tiffany Chan with the Wedding and Event Institute. I'm here with Renee Dallow with Moxie Bride Events, who's currently a student with the Wedding and Event Institute. She's taking our wedding and event planning course, and we thought we'd offer a little bit of a perspective to some of our students as to her experience with the Institute, as well as what she's doing with her career. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And why don't you give us a little bit of an introduction as to yourself and what got you started in this industry?
Sure. I'm Renee, like you said. I've sort of always been the go-to person in my friend group for party planning. And so anytime someone got engaged, they'd say, "Oh, do you want to help me with my wedding?" Or birthday parties. "Oh, can I have my party at your house?" And so I've always been that person. And then after I planned my own wedding, which went really well, and it was long distance, I thought, "Oh, I actually have skills here. Like, I actually know what I'm doing. I could do this." And so then I was seeking out, an education in that area, and then I came across the Wedding and Event Institute, and here I am.
Lovely. So you're going through our wedding and event planning course. How important do you feel it is to get certified as a planner, or for people looking to get into this industry?
Yeah, it's essential. Anyone can wake up in the morning and say, "Today I'm going to be a wedding planner," but I wouldn't trust them with my wedding, And it's like, and there's not really another profession, or very few professions, where you could say, "I think I'm going to be a doctor," and then just start being a doctor. You can't do that. You just need training. You need the experience. And what's great about the certification courses is that they really do give you such a wide knowledge base, and you also deal a lot with the what ifs that are going to occur, so that when something does happen to you in real life, you can say, "Oh, I know this answer because I studied it." For me, when I was hiring a wedding planner, when I got married, it was very important to me to find someone who was certified. I think it's important to invest in yourself. And I think that when you take the time and put the effort toward becoming certified, it really does show that you have a deeper commitment to what you're doing than anyone can put up a website and call themselves, whatever they want. Exactly. It doesn't mean they're an actual planner,
Or know what they're doing.
Yes, it's essential, I think.
No, that's good to know. And what type of events does Moxie Bride Events do?
Moxie Bride Events, we do 98% weddings and wedding-related parties. So bridal showers and rehearsal dinners and morning after brunches. And then we do a little bit of other celebrations, like I have a 50th birthday party that I'm planning coming up. And then the other 1% probably is we do a benefit. We try to do at least 1 or 2 benefits every year.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And how did you get some of your first clients?
I got my first client 6 days after my website launched.
Wow.
I know, this is not normal. It's not normal. But I am friends with a bunch of other wedding planners. Someone inquired with them about a pretty last minute day of coordination. They couldn't do it. And they said, "Oh, but my friend Renee is just starting. Maybe she could help you." And it all happened very quickly. And a week later was their wedding.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was something I said yes to and thought, "Why am I saying yes to this? This is crazy." But it was great, and I'm glad I did it.
What are some of the challenges that you may have encountered with a bride, a groom, or any of your clients planning some of your events?
Well, weddings are really emotional, and so I think it's natural for people to have emotional reactions, like bridezilla moments. I think even the most calm bride has a moment where they kind of can't deal for a minute, and that's expected. I haven't really had a bride that's been bridezilla-y from beginning to end. I have had some moms that didn't do so well with day of event stuff. In fact, I had one mom, it was a while ago, who was really sort of overwhelmed emotionally with the whole day. And so she started drinking during the getting ready portion of the day with mimosas, and then continued to drink the entire day up until the reception, up until the salad course, when she decided that really what she wanted most was a slice of cake. So she went up to the cake table, and I kind of saw her walking around the table and sort of eyeing the knife, and I could tell that something was up. And I went over to her and I said, what's going on? Can I help you? And she's like, "I really want a piece of cake." But we were at the salad course. Right.
Not ready.
So not ready for cake. So I sort of tried to usher her back to her seat, and then within 5 minutes, she was back at the cake cutting into it. So she got herself a piece of cake. So she was victorious, and then we just sort of turned the cake toward the wall, and we actually hid the knife and the server until it was time, just in case. And I never told the bride what happened, but now she'll know. And I just told the photographers to shoot from a different place, and just let's pretend this whole back of the cake just doesn't exist. And I don't think the bride ever knew. I never told her. But the mom got cake, and she was happy, and she was quiet for a little while. So and then I got her coffee. to sober up a little bit.
Sober up a little bit. And the bride had her moment. She was okay.
They got to cut their cake for the first time.
Family is fun.
Yeah, family's fun.
That is a good thing. In addition to your business, you also run a successful wedding blog, That Bride's Got Moxie. How do you manage that? And tell us a little bit about both of those.
I don't know how I manage it. I don't sleep. No, that's not true. That's unhealthy. But I started the blog before the business. So I've had the blog for about 3 years. And I started the blog because I thought, I have things to say. I have advice to give and no outlet to give it. And so like everybody else, I started a blog. I really love blogging. I think every wedding planner should have a blog because I think it's the easiest way for your potential clients to get to know who you are as a person. And it's a fun way to offer advice and sort of have your people know where you stand beforehand, what your pet peeves might be, what a wedding might look like in your care. But as far as managing my time, that is a work in progress because that's my every year New Year's resolution. Like, I'm going to make a schedule. I'm going to stick to a schedule. And really it hasn't happened so far. but they're both still going strong. Yes.
So something's happening. Yes. Something's going
right. It all
right.
gets done. Just, whenever it may get done.
It's a good thing about that.
Yes.
It's a good thing. What are some tips that you would offer people looking to get into the industry or current students that we have?
I think my biggest tip would be to get an internship or like immerse yourself into the actual job before you decide this is what you want to do with your life, because it's a lot less glamorous and it's a lot more work than I think people think it is. They
need the hands-on experience.
Yeah, you need to be at a wedding for 15 hours. And in that 15th hour go, yeah, I still like this. This is still what I want to do. And then you're doing the right thing. Then you can say, yes, this is for me. Because that's saying a lot, like when your feet ache and you just want to go home.
And you can't because they're still going.
You can't because they're still partying and you have to just go, great, I'm contributing to someone else's awesome day. Let's just stay here and be awesome together. Then you know that you're in the right place. And I also think my other tip would just be get your web presence really strong and really organized from the beginning, because that's the only thing we have as a storefront. We don't have a shop. We have our website. We have our Facebook, our Instagram, and so it's important to get all that in tip-top shape.
It's a service-based industry. It's the only way you can sort of show yourself.
Sure, and it's definitely how you create a relationship with potential clients or just another vendors. Plus, it's pretty to go on Instagram and look at everybody's pictures.
Keeps people fresh and current.
Yeah.
No, it's a good way. I think that's definitely great advice for students and just people that are considering this industry, because it's definitely different.
It's different than the J-Lo movie, The Wedding Planner.
Definitely. That's true.
Which I think has raised an entire generation of girls who want to be wedding planners because they want to wear the suit and have the earpiece.
So have all the reality shows.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get an internship. It's not like that.
Get an internship.
Not like that. So it's been a pleasure speaking with you, Renee, and just wanted to thank you again for being a part of the Wedding and Event Institute, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the course. And I'm sure all of our students would love to check out your website and check out your company. It's Moxie Bride Events, and That Bride's Got Moxie, and we'll look forward to seeing what there's to come and where you go from here.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.